Hello, it's Peter Merrick. I had a post that did 15,000 views within 45 minutes. The last minute I looked at it, it did a velocity of 900. It kept on going faster and faster. And then the powers that be cut it. They stopped it. What did I talk about? Well, I was talking about the Netherlands. I was also talking about the Canadian truckers. We're not allowed to talk anymore. We're not allowed to have an opinion. Well, you want to be successful in business, you want to be successful in life, have an opinion. A person with purpose in their step is the most attractive person you'll ever meet. Let me introduce you to my dog, Shrimp. He's very playful, and we're going for a walk right now. So I was in awe that I had a post that I just wrote this morning when I woke up, and I got 15,000 people looking at it within the first 45 minutes. The last minute, the velocity had gone up to 900. And then, poof, I was told by speaking about fact that I had violated community standards. Things like the fact that I have to be very conscious of what I say and how I say it. Isn't that crazy that this is the world we've descended into? That unless you are speaking what is sanctioned, you are censored. You have to be very careful these days. You want to know what built an economy? Is a high trust society. When I was studying for my security courses, one of the things that made a Western country investable over a emerging market is the rule of law, stability, and high trust amongst its citizens. Well, if you're not allowed to speak and you're being silenced, and this political correctness, which was created by the former Soviet Union to control what people thought, and people censure themselves from speaking their minds. Well, if you don't speak, who is going to speak? Do you really think that your business, your career, your life is safe? It starts with controlling your thoughts, and that leads to controlling your words, your habits, and then your habits end up being a failed destiny. Do you want that? I'm very frightened for my children. I have a number of them. I have ponies in the race. I lived in an incredible time. I grew up in the 70s. I came of age in the 80s. I started working in the 90s. I established myself in the 2000s. And then something strange happened. That opportunity, that sense of goodness, of possibilities of growth, has been taken away from us. Are our leaders our leaders? Are they been selected? Are these platforms that we were given, were they traps to control us? That we would go on these massive platforms, we would share our opinions, we were told that this is the greatest time in human history of free thought, and it was just a trap that we're being watched. I want to share this with you. You might think that this is not your fight, but guess what? It's going to come to your shores. You're probably already noticing that the cost of things have gone up. You're probably noticing that. You're probably noticing things that we were told were going to be helpful to us as a community aren't delivering what we were promised. You probably noticed that many of the rules and laws and social norms that we were accustomed and we believed are being broken by our leaders. You probably noticed a lot. The question is, are you an ostrich? Are you putting your head in a hole and hoping it's going to go away? There's a quote I want to leave with you, and it's this: I'd rather die standing than live on my knees. Do you want to be a human being? Do you want to be someone who your children and grandchildren are proud of? Just remember, your attachment to things could lead to your death. I'm going to leave you with this. There was a gentleman. His name was Zav Jabotinsky. He was a leader in the Jewish community. He went around in 1937 and 1938 to any Jewish community that was listening to him. And he said, you better get out of here. For the last 50 years, look what's happened to our communities here. Get out of here before it all burns down. It's all going to burn down, and you are going to burn with it. He sounds like a prophet now, doesn't he? Because look what happened. 6 million European Jews died. And when he was running around Poland, there were 3.3 million Jews, and by the end of the war, only 10% had survived. You think you're safe? You think that you can be on the side? I am comforted with one thing. In any change, it only takes a few people to make it happen. Water starts boiling after 3% of the water starts boiling. There is a phase change, and it changes quickly. So don't delude yourself. Do not think that you are not part of this. I used to feel that as well. And now my words are being silenced. Join with me. Join with the million of people who are embracing a life, business, a new economy, and an opportunity for something that we've been chasing our entire lives. And that is knowing who you are and what you stand for and what you won't stand for. Go off and have that great day. Bye-bye. My dog won't let me go.